how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Windmill and to another episode of Uniquely Generic. So today we're doing some more N64 games, but there's going to be a slight little twist on this one. I decided I wanted to kind of challenge myself a little bit, so I separated my N64 games into two piles. One pile is games that have 64 in the title, and the other pile are the ones that do not. And today's games will be chosen from the latter of the two. In other words, we'll be doing 5 random N64 games that don't have 64 in the title. And if that makes sense to you, then let's just get right into it, shall we? Alright, so today's first game is Top Gear Overdrive. So, my initial thoughts on this title, it rolls off the tongue pretty well, doesn't sound too terribly bad, and you can reasonably guess from that title as well as the cartridge sticker that it's going to be a racing game of some kind, which is good because that's exactly what it is. Now, is it unique? Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty unique. I really haven't played this game a lot, but from what little experience I do have, the mechanics are good. The driving mechanics are okay for an N64 game. Just doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of variety in the game, and maybe that's because I didn't unlock anything. I don't know. It just didn't seem like there was much to it. But overall, I'd call the title good and unique, which, good job. Moving on. Alright, game number 2 is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Now I'm going to go ahead and say it right away. It's probably my favorite Mortal Kombat game. It's basically just Mortal Kombat 3, but with a lot more characters, a lot more arenas, a lot more music, just more everything. And Mortal Kombat Trilogy is a pretty good name for it, although to me it would have made a little bit more sense to call it Mortal Kombat 4. Obviously Mortal Kombat 4 was released on the N64 a little bit later. And then after that, they abandoned numbers altogether, at least until Mortal Kombat 10 and 11. But we're not diving down that rabbit hole in this video. So, what's my final verdict on Mortal Kombat Trilogy? It's not bad. I don't like it as much as the simple number system, but it's fine, and you know exactly what you're getting into, because it's Mortal Kombat. Anyway, it's time for game number 3. And for game number 3, we're stepping away from the bloody, brutal fighting game Mortal Kombat to the bright, happy, and colorful, kid-friendly game Yoshi's Story. This is a pretty good game. The title's really weird to me because I swear I'm having a Mandela effect with it, because when I was young I could have sworn it was just called Yoshi Story, but when I picked up another copy a few years back, it is indeed called Yoshi's Story. So just kind of weird. I think Yoshi's Story sounds better and makes more sense than Yoshi's Story, so points off for that. Otherwise, it's not a bad title. It is unique, I will say that. And like I said, it's a pretty delightful game to play, so overall not bad. We're gonna give this one rough, but unique. And I guess we're gonna move right along. I didn't have much to say about that one. Alright, for game number 4 we have Now, what's interesting to me about this title specifically is that it's like they took Super Mario Bros. And just slapped the word Smash over Mario. But interestingly, Super Smash Brothers rolls off the tongue better than Super Mario Brothers. So I want to call it unique because of how it uses that similar title, and good because it's fun to say. And Super Smash Bros. Is a damn good game, and spawned what is probably my favorite fighting game series. Anyway, that's about all I have to say about Smash Bros., at least for this video. Now it is time for us to move on to the final game, and it is a good one. Game number 5 is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Now, usually I would complain about a title being really long, and yeah, admittedly, that's a long title. But with Zelda, I kind of excuse it because they're known more for their subtitles than the main title. Since the first game was just called The Legend of Zelda, and they only used a number for the sequel, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Ever since then, it's been a unique subtitle for every game. So while I would say that The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a little bit too long, I'm only going to be really judging the name Ocarina of Time, which is fun to say. It rolls off the tongue, and again, it's just a great game. So, and almost every Zelda title is unique in some way, which is really cool. But other than that, I can't think of too much to say about it. Is it good? Yeah. Is it unique? Sure. So, we're gonna give this one a solid pass, and then I'm gonna end this little video. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. As always, take it easy, and I'll see you next time.